all right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? It's Monday, so y'all know I got the Queen Ashley's Corner in the building. How you doing today, sister?
I'm feeling good. I hope all is well with you, 78. Hope you had a good weekend. I'm glad to be back on my regular shift at night, back on Mondays talking this boxing gospel with you. Salute to the chat.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Y'all smash the like button. We're going to scroll up to see who we got in the building thus far. Michelangelo, salute in the building. What it do, fam? We got Jeff, the producer, up in here. Pablo Escobar, TY Boxing 02. Miami Snoopy 305 in the building. Jalen Hudson. Stephen L. the Mizak, salute. Rick Blackwell is in the building. Charles Jameson. Powerhouse Watson. Jason. Robert Singleton. Black Attack. Malik in the building. Let's see here. Sheldon, LDBC, or nothing up in the building. Dillian G. Let me see. The lovely brown sugar Tay Tay is in the building. Slip the jab. JC Storyteller. $1 Trillion Dream. Southwest Dice. Justin Jacobs. A1J Sauce J. Salute. Carter Face Stiller. The Real Deal Detailing Shop. Charles Jameson. Yoel Mena. Big Texas. What it do, fam? All right, salute to everybody. Smash that like button. Ooh. All right, y'all. Salute to everybody that's in the building early. You know, YouTube going to play games for a little while. They'll probably send notifications out 30 minutes from now. But we got a lot to talk about to cover. First thing first. Ashley, did you hear when we cover? I wanted your thoughts on Anthony Joshua versus Robert Helenius' performance.
And all right, AJ. AJ looked better than he would normally look. Maybe that's because of Robert Garcia and Derek James because of his trainers. But you fought Deontay Wilder's leftovers like what? The next fight, like within the same year, within the same 12 months. So it's hard for people not to compare the performances. You know what I'm saying? You got Wilder. It was a 1 round. Wasn't it 1 round or was it 2 rounds?
One round.
It was a 1 round fight. And I put him in my intro for my lives. Like, bro, it was a murder scene. Like, he's straight up, 1 punch, knockout, and had the man sleep. All right. And it happened quickly. The man went, with AJ, went, 7 rounds? Mm-hmm. He was hesitant. He was trying to work behind his jab. For what I don't know, you're not a welterweight. You're not none of that. Like, I understand that's what Derek James do. You know what I'm saying? But out of everybody that Derek James trained, 154 is the highest that he trained. And then it's the heavyweight, AJ. AJ can't do what they do. Don't be working behind your jab when it comes to fighters that keep their head on the center line, keep their head straight up on the spindle, and with bad defense, like Helenius was. You sat there and treated that man like y'all was equals. You was hesitant for throwing the right hand. You didn't mix up combinations unless it was just a straight right after a jab. Like, you wasn't doing. He didn't look like a top heavyweight fighter in my opinion. He looked good as far as what he was doing in the fight, but it took him a long time to do it. Like, he was so hesitant. He looked bad in my opinion because of Wilder's pass. Just knocked him out. Wilder just knocked him out. So to everybody else, this fight looks bad. Well, to me, it looked bad. He looked good as far as his skills and how he was throwing his punches, how he was kind of defensively aware, and it looked like he was judging distance a little better. But in my opinion, AJ is complacent. I think it seems like his head be kind of everywhere during the fight. He walked in towards Helenius and then realized he was too close and took a step back. Like in the
Right.
beginning of the round. Like where do you think you at? Like this is the beginning of the third round. You just walked straight up to him like you was about to hug him, about to do a face off. Then you realize that I'm too close to the dude. Like, bro, it's he got his own mental problems, in my opinion. And it's gonna take a lot it's going to take a lot more than just training to get him over the hump. He's not top five no more, in my opinion, and that's bad. Being at the heavyweight division, like it's a lot of heavyweights that will wipe the floor with AJ, and it's sad because he a name, and a lot of people from the UK and a lot of casuals think he's like one of the top heavyweights, bro. I just don't see it no more. I just don't see it.
Right. Right. Yes, indeed. I agree with you. Feel the same way. I think AJ just he lost it. He lost that. He lost his nerve. You know what I'm saying? And he might want to still be champion, but he's afraid to go through the fire. He's afraid to go through what it's going to take for him to be champion. He's afraid to get hit. He's afraid to get embarrassed. And Deontay Wilder just he's gonna fix all that for him though. You know what I'm saying? I think Wilder gonna fix all that for him. Knock his ass right on out.
We gonna
And he
fix
just
him.
he's gonna fix him up. Um, what did you think of who else fought that weekend? Well, it was Gary Antoine Russell. What did you think of his performance?
I think his shit was a first round knockout too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think he looked the same, like he always looked. I don't think he missed any type of step at all when from his little being outside the ring for I think what a year and a half or something. He had it was his last fight. So I don't think he had any ring rust. The guy he was fighting, I never heard of. No disrespect to him because I believe he was undefeated. And like I said, you can't say much about somebody's record. Last 10 fights was all undefeated fights, even if you don't know who they are. If they got over 12, 15 wins and they all undefeated, bro, you can't really say shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing about his opponent. I'm just gonna say I don't know who he was. It did look like he was really thin in the midsection, and that's really what stopped the fight. You know what I mean? During the fight, I think he complained about a headbutt that I didn't even see. I don't think the ref seen either, and he let his guard down. He got hit with another uppercut. He got dropped in the first, and Gary Antoine does what he does best, and he finished him and got him up out there. I can't really assess how he looked, besides that he didn't miss a step, because it was a 1 round fight and against a guy that I've never seen fight before. So, I mean, I think Gary Antoine looks like Gary Antoine. I just have a gripe with him. My problem is I don't know, and I don't think he put out any information upon why he dropped out of the WBA and started pursuing the IBF. He
Yeah.
was ranked number 1 for the WBA. He dropped out and allowed Rolly to be coming off a loss, move up and get a title shot over him. It's ridiculous to me. And it doesn't make sense on why he would leave the division. Okay, if you don't want to fight right now, if you're injured, whatever, but you left the whole division and the champion can't mess with you. The champ, what's his name, Pulo or something, he would have got knocked out by Gary Antoine. Rolly gets knocked out by Gary Antoine. Like, I don't know why he left it to go fight under. I think it's Cerebria Matias got that IBF. I'm with it. I think that's one of the best fights at 140. Matias versus Gary Antoine. I just need some clarity on where you was at for the last year and some change, and how come you don't have that title and Rolly has it. I really need to know that.
These are facts. These are facts. Because I didn't even know that until I think BFTB. Somebody said that he had turned down the fight, and then some people in my chat was saying, "I'm like, I didn't know Gary Antoine." You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure Gary Russell had something to do with that. They probably moving him the way they think he needs to be moved or whatever. But they could be holding him back. I'm not sure. We'll find out though. I'm gonna do some little investigating to find on out. What's up, Omega Red? What's up, my brother Willie Lowe in the building? Smash the like button, y'all. If y'all in the building, hit the like button. I know YouTube ain't gonna send no notifications out for about 30 minutes because they some haters like that. That's what they gonna do.
Oh, hold on. I like when fighters. I forgot dude name. Listen, somebody said something about there go Trill Dollar. I like fighters that work behind the jab, but not all fighters can do it. AJ is stiff. He's robotic. He doesn't have fast hands or fast feet. When it comes to somebody that's standing in front of him, not moving their head, not using a high guard, and not just head on the spindle, you don't need no daggone jab. We should all learn that from when we watched Zhang versus Joe Joyce. He didn't need no jab. He needed the straight lead left. And honestly, if AJ just would have threw the straight right hand like Wilder did, he probably would have knocked him out a lot faster. That's what I'm saying. I don't think every fighter can do it. I love when fighters work behind the jab too. I'm a big Earl Spence fan, and that's one of the reasons. But I'm just saying. I just had to clear up what I said though. My bad. 78.
Oh, it's all good. All good. Salute to Solomon Yisrael in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, bro. He says salute to the general and the queen. Much love, fam. A lot of y'all in the chat. Salute Optimal LD saying y'all didn't get notifications. I told y'all, bro, YouTube do this, man. Every once in a while they play these games. They probably send a notification out in like 30, 40 minutes, bro. When I'm ready to pack it up and leave, that's when everybody get their notification. You know what I mean? But what's up, Cadillac Red? I see you in the building, homie. All right, let's get to this news. We got some news here. Um, they're saying that we might be getting Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin at lightweight. Um, looks like the other guys turned down the fight. They were ranked in the WBC. Lomachenko has turned down the fight. They say, what's the kid name? Um, they say Cruz might be fighting Tank, and then the other dude who was ranked above Frank Martin. They say Zepeda. They say he turned down the Shakur Stevenson fight allegedly. I don't know this for sure, but that's what they say. Now, Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin for the WBC title. What you think of it?
I think that shit is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a real good fight. Excuse me. Shakur
Mm-hmm.
Stevenson is looking for a good name in at 135. I can't hate on him whatsoever that he's not looking for a no name. So, a fight just to fill myself out at the weight class and all that. He actually did go at a certain names. I think they got footage of a couple of them, and he tweeted to a couple. William Zepeda don't want to fight nobody because even Frank Martin stepped up to him and tried to get a fight. William Zepeda is about to fight the guy that Ryan Garcia was going to fight, but then he was like, "No, I don't need a tuna fight." And then I think his name is Gesta. Nobody really know who Gesta is like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, guess the who he is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Gesta. That's who. He don't want no fight. You know what I'm saying? You just fought JoJo Diaz has never been shit for real, for real. Like you beat Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer, in my opinion, is a good fighter, but he don't beat no top 5 fighters in no weight class, 130 or 135, in my opinion. So he was only a champion because you beat Tevin Farmer and got that title. But JoJo really wasn't all of that, in my opinion. Anyway, he washed JoJo, and then after that said no to Shakur, said no to Frank Martin, and said yes to Gesta. Guess his name. Guess who the fuck he is, or whatever he just said. So a lot of these fighters just don't want no smoke. But when it comes to Shakur versus Frank Martin, I think it'll be a great fight. I think Frank Martin is more paired to Keyshawn Davis, in my opinion. I think he can win that fight. But I don't think Shakur Stevenson is going to lose to Frank Martin. I think it's going to be a good fight, but I think Frank Martin is going to come up short versus Shakur Stevenson, for real. Like what's the other guy name? Like Shakur, in my opinion, I want him to fight the guys that want to fight him. When it comes to especially Shakur Stevenson, it's a lot of people on his record that didn't want to fight him, and they got backed into a corner into fighting him, and it showed in the press conferences that they were uncomfortable. It showed in the fight that they didn't really want to be in there with Shakur. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to see him fight somebody that want to fight him. Somebody, you know what I mean? Give us a good show. Give us a good fight and fight the man instead of trying to survive the whole damn time. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see Shakur fight the 3 men that said his name, the 3 men that said that they can beat him. and that would be Jermaine Ortiz. Said that he can beat Shakur Stevenson on a number of occasions on an interview and in tweets, and they went back and forth. So he knows that. Edwin De Los Santos, I think, made a meme and put a duck and then put Shakur's real face on the duck. So
Right.
he's been wanting that smoke. And then you got Jojo Diaz. Like, bro, he'll wipe the floor with Jojo Diaz, but Jojo Diaz has been running his mouth. Jojo Diaz been acting like he want to fight. So, in my opinion, those are the three fighters that I would like to see him fight because they want to fight him. You know what I mean? As far as these other chumps, if they don't want to fight him, cool. I really think that they had prior shit that they wanted to do. Like Zepeda said no to Frank Martin right after his last fight. So he don't want no competition for real, for real. I think he's trying to cruise until he get a title shot or a big money fight because he's at the top of the sanctioning body. When it comes to what's the other dude? Cruz, man.
Yeah, Cruz.
Cruz don't want to fight nobody, bro. Cruz just wants another payday from Gervonta Davis. That's really all it's about. That motherfucker just want another payday. I don't think he thinks he can really win that fight because you are a very aggressive power puncher. You swing wide, you swing hard. Everything is wide and hard. You know what I'm saying? You're very aggressive. He admitted that Tank stopped using his power hand, which is like his southpaw hand in the fourth round, and he stopped being aggressive. That tells me a lot that he know that he was feeling punches coming from Tank. So being that if Tank got both of his hands, bro, I think he just want this fight because it was a good payday for him, honestly. Nobody really knew who Isaac Cruz was until a lot of fans kept saying he's the Mexican Mike Tyson, he's the Mexican Tank, and he'll stop Tank and all this other shit. That's how this fight got made because of old media. You know what I mean? I really didn't even know who Pitbull Cruz was until people started saying that he'll beat Tank. Two fights after that, he's in the ring with Tank. Like, there's no coincidence there. Like, the team, what's his name? Tank's team never even spoke about this dude. They didn't even know who he was. You know what I mean? This is something that old media and casuals and other just Spanish fans or whoever Cruz's fan base is or whatever Tank haters is pushed together and made the fuck happen. So, but back to what you were saying, I kind of went all over the place. I think Shakur Stevenson would beat Frank Martin on the cards. I don't think he'll stop Frank Martin. I don't think he'll drop Frank Martin. I think Frank can have a highlight or two, can have some moments in the fight, but he would have to fight like Manny Pacquiao, not his style, but you know how Pacquiao would throw combinations and move his feet forward. He'll be hopping forward like a little bunny. He will have to do something like that to get flush shots off on Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson got the height, size, and reach advantage over Frank Martin. He really gonna have to be the ghost and be one place and then be another place all in a blink of an eye just to land something hard on Shakur Stevenson. It'll be a good fight, but I got Shakur.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Canelo Local Sports, salute to the homie in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, Cano. Philip Quinn in the super chat, salute homie. He said, "Do you think Boots will chase a fight at 154?" Well, bro, to be honest with you, Boots is just shit out of luck, bro. And Boots just need to worry about his own career. I think following Crawford. It's just like, I think him following Crawford is stupidity. I think, this is my opinion, I think he should just concentrate on 147, become undisputed down there. I think he should press the sanctioning bodies for him to get Crawford to have to give up the belts. If Crawford is acknowledging he don't want to fight Boots, and not even in the future, then, hey, Crawford should have to give up the belts, let Boots get his moment in the sun, let him dominate 147. I think if Boots is talking about going 154 for what? Because Crawford is out here saying he gonna go to 168 for the winner of Canelo Charlo, like, which is stupid to me. But everybody, the boxing, I don't know what the fuck going on in boxing, bro. I don't know. It just seems like some weird shit going on, I can't really put my finger on, but I just don't like it. I just think Crawford you just got your moment in the sun. I think Crawford should dominate 154. That's why I think and if you can dominate 154, hey, 160 is wide the fuck open. I mean, there's who the fuck is the champion at 160? Crawford can go up there. This nigga can go up there and dominate that fucking weight class. Why skip
Right.
all that legacy accomplishments to go fucking with Canelo? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go up there fucking with this dude. Man, this shit gonna fucking end bad. I hope not, but whatever. What's
Two
your thought?
things. Well, I had some. You made me think about something when you was talking just now. I thought Ramos was at 160 that just beat the hell out of Spencer that was it last year or earlier this year. I
Oh,
thought he was fighting at 160.
154.
He
Right?
at 154. Bro,
Yeah.
he's a problem.
Yeah.
Ramos is the guy to beat, in my opinion, at 154 now. Like, cause I know Charlo about to go do his thing. Ramos is a force to be reckoned with at 154 pounds, in my opinion. You right about 160. Ain't nobody up there. That's where I thought he was. And he big as a mug, yo. Ramos, bro. He a problem. But what do you think if Crawford don't drop the titles and he just hold on to him and they allow him to hold on to him while he try to go chase Charlo or Canelo? What do you think Boots should do then?
What should Boots do in the meantime?
Yeah, why he? I mean, if Bud isn't going to drop the titles and he want to keep them to make another undisputed versus undisputed from the winner of Charlo versus Canelo, that's what he said. I don't believe, but that's what he said.
Right.
So if that happens and he keep them titles, like I understand, like he should just go on with his career, but it
Right.
don't he got like 30 some fights and hasn't had one title shot yet. He will
Yeah.
not. He won't have one at all if he stay at 147 and just wait for Crawford. Like I understand what you're saying, but you're right. He's in a shitty situation. He's in a rock and hard place and can't do shit about it. And most he can do is continue on his career because I think he make weight very easily, wear socks and everything, and come in like 145. Yeah. So he can stay there and keep doing what he's doing. But I mean, it's people already not wanting to fight him. There's nothing to grab. It ain't no titles to grab. Bruh, he should always forever say, I want the winner out of Terrence and whoever, bruh. Forever. Yeah. until he retire, I want Terrence in any weight class. But if this man won the title, bruh, it ain't shit that he can do. He can't even skip 154 and you know what I'm saying? He can't skip 147 and go to 154 because the titles is held up.
Yeah.
Like it's idiotic for him just to go up to 2 weight class because he wants some belts. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
He got the IBF title. The IBF, he's the interim IBF champion right now.
Okay.
I think the IBF said something like to the effect that after Crawford versus Spence saga, they was gonna upgrade Boots to the full champion. And if that's the case, I mean, he's the IBF champion right now. He should be trying to fight guys like Stan Jonas, and he should be politicking for the WBA belt. He should be like, look, he should go and tell the WBA, like, look, you know, them guys, Crawford got the belts. He not fighting back at 147 no more. Y'all know this. Can me and Stan Jonas fight for the vacant WBA title? They can do that shit. They should do that shit all the time. Sanctioning bodies, rigging shit up for Floyd, for fucking Joshua. They do it for Canelo. They do shit like that. So he should go out and politic, have his team politic for him, and get them fucking titles, rack them on up. Boots is a beast, but I think he don't make a mistake if he worry about Crawford, chasing Crawford and shit, because you chasing this dude down the block, he gonna fuck around, turn around, and slap shit out of you. leave him alone and worry about the people in your neighborhood. Fuck all them up. You know what I'm saying? Build your own legacy. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what we got here in the super chat. Make sure I got everybody. We got our brother Act Reacher in the super chat. Appreciate the love, Act. Coming through, showing love. Salute, homie. Bryant T in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support. He says salute 78. Good to catch you live. Shout out from Indy. Salute. Appreciate the support, bro. David Jackson in the super chat. What it do, fam? Appreciate the love. He says, "Spin show, Bud, how to take an L with grace from the for the bag. Now Bud doesn't mind losing to Canelo at 168 for the bag because he getting stopped. Well, look, man, I just hope Jermell Charlo win. Hope Jermell Charlo beat Canelo because the fight I want to see, just the perfect fight, is Jermell Charlo versus Bud. It's just perfect, man. This is some hood movie shit here. This is beautiful. If Crawford beats Spence again, and then what's the fight Jermell Charlo? It's just perfect, man. Charlo fucked the whole shit up by the PBC fucked the whole shit up, to be honest with you. Trying to get Charlo to fight Canelo. They should have made Canelo versus Benavidez, you know what I'm saying? But Canelo can do whatever the fuck he want to do. So they trying to, I ain't gonna say what I'm thinking. The PBC slick though. They think they slick. Them motherfuckers are some slick ass motherfuckers, bro.
I heard they said that he's going to be part of the contract. I don't know how much I believe that. So at first, David Benavidez wasn't, but now y'all saying he is part of the contract with Showtime. Like, I don't know.
I don't think David Benavidez is part of the contract. I think he was an option. He's just an option.
I don't think he ever gonna fight Benavidez, because he's gonna get done dirty.
Yeah, he might not, because Canelo say he not fighting no more Mexicans. So shit, he gonna fuck around and fight one of the Charlo, both the Charlo brothers or one of them, and then fight a fucking Demetrius Andrade or some shit. Because Andrade, y'all don't know what's gonna happen with him versus Benavidez. That's another fight, Ashley. What you think about the Demetrius Andrade versus Benavidez? They saying that fight is close to being signed.
I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a lot of questions that need answering from Boo Boo's side because we haven't seen him versus top competition. But I love it. I actually think both of them fight similar as far as their styles. Neither one of them move around that much. They both don't work behind the jab for real. They throw combinations in different types of ways. The only thing really working for Boo Boo is that he has a lot better feet than David Benavidez, and he's awkward. The way he throws his punches, I don't really know about his chin like that. I thought I seen him hurt one time, but he didn't get dropped, and it was for somebody that I really didn't know of. But like I said, I haven't seen him versus big competition. I mean, the biggest competition I've seen David Benavidez with is recently Caleb Plant, which he didn't drop. I don't think he dropped him, but he didn't stop him. You know what I'm saying? He probably landed his best punches on Plant, and he was still there. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's a lot of questions that need to be answered. I think after this fight, we'll see. But if Boo Boo beat David, if Boo Boo beat David, bruh, oh my gosh, that shit will shake up crazy. The whole damn division.
Oh,
now everybody will be knocking his door down trying to get a fight with Boo Boo if he beat the Mexican monster, bruh. It'll be shook up. He'll be demanding a rematch. All his fans will be calling Boo Boo all types of names.
Yeah, they'll be mad as fuck. He's not Boo Boo. He's a piece of shit. That's what he is.
He was cheating. The punch was behind the ear. That's the best. It's an illegal punch.
Yeah.
The punches was illegal. That's why he did David like that. But for real, I think whoever has the best defense in this fight, I think is going to have the upper hand. Because both of them are sluggers. I think Boo Boo got some bite on his punches too. I'm not going to front. I think he can hit. You know, he put punches together well. He's very awkward. His head don't really stay on the center line, like not as half as much as David Benavidez's head, bro. This is gonna be very interesting. Yo, Boo Boo win. Ooh wee. I fuck around and get a Boo Boo Andrade t-shirt.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see how this all work out, man. Andrade. I think Demetrius Andrade has the skills to beat Benavidez. I just don't. It's so many different things that can happen in the fight because Benavidez got stalker stamina. You know what I'm saying? Like he just don't quit, man. He just keep coming, and eventually he gonna lure you into a fight. He gonna right back you up against the ropes. So Andrade has to be able to score. You know what I'm saying? He got to be able to make Benavidez respect his power as well. Not want to be reckless. I don't know if Andrade has that power at 168. Because Benavidez, he bigger than 168. He draining himself down, getting away with it. But I don't know. Andrade has to be able to make this dude respect him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to be smart and intelligent. He gonna have to go through the fire because Benavidez gonna keep coming. I don't know who's gonna win that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for Andrade, but that's a close one. That shit close. You know what
Do
I'm
you
saying?
think Boo Boo can win in the decision? Because I really think he can win on the
I think
cards.
I think he can, but the key to that is Boo Boo gonna have to have another gear. He can't fight like Aristandy Lord. Like you can't have one gear where are you the slick southpaw and shit like that. You can't get a perception that you run it. You gotta be able to box him, but set traps for him, make him pay. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to land some good clean shit on him, make his head snap back, some shit that can't be denied. You know what I mean? Where you totally outskilling this dude. You know what I'm saying? But I think he can win a decision. I think Andre can win a decision, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. That's gonna be a tough one though. Salute to Acondo LDBC at nothing in the super chat showing love, much appreciation. Acondo. He said General First Lady Ashley said Shakur blew his chance at greatness at 135 while Frank Martin is on the up and up in his career. Salute, homie. You know, that's another fight. I didn't get a chance to respond to you on that one. Frank Martin and Shakur, I'm going to wait till the last minute to make a prediction on that one. I don't know, man. I'm leaning towards Shakur as far as the skill set. Frank Martin, he might really, really get up for this fight. He might be determined. I don't know. It's a lot of shit that can go happen in this one, man. If it's just about skills from right now, I think Shakur's a little better. Frank Martin punches harder, in my opinion. I'm not sold on Shakur's punching power. Is everybody? Shakur he can punch, but he not like he's not a tank or nothing like that. It's not like devastating punching power. So, is he gonna be able to get Frank up off of him? Is Shakur gonna be able to give? Because Frank gonna come in there with the mentality to bully him. Frank gonna try to bully him. He gonna try to rough him up, make it dirty. You know what I'm saying? I can see Shakur crying to the referee a lot in that fight. I don't know. I'm gonna wait till the last minute to make a prediction on that. I gotta look at some stuff first, man. I gotta see some shit. That's gonna be a good one if it get made. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who else in the super chat. We got Brother Code 10 in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, homie. Much love. We got Todd French 600 in the super chat. Appreciate the support. Much love and much appreciation. He says, I'm worried about Boo Boo rustiness. 5 years ago, no doubt about Benavidez team. No doubt when Benavidez team was like asking for 10 million, but this could be extremely one-sided. It could. I mean, anything happen, bro. You see what we thought about Spence Crawford. I mean, we thought Spence Crawford was a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? And then it was a massacre. So we don't know, bro. It's about who can implement their will. You know what I'm saying? And who can have the ring generalship? Who gonna press the action? I don't know. Who got to have a good training camp? You know, it's hard to determine because they got totally different skill sets between Benavidez and Andrade. Andrade is clearly the better boxer, the slicker fighter, but Benavidez is the stronger fighter. I think Benavidez got better stamina, and he bigger. So I don't know. Andrade gonna have to really be in shape. Can't be bullshit. He gotta be in shape for this one. You know what I mean? So let's get to that question now, Ashley. I've been doing videos for the last couple of days about Crawford. Terrence Crawford he's been saying ever since the Spence fight, all these interviews, he's been saying he's not going up past 158 or 157 for a catchweight to fight Canelo. And I agree with him on that, but he goes on the Joe Rogan show, and you know how I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. Niggas get around white folk and just tell everything, man. So now he get around Joe Rogan and then switch the whole shit up. All these other interviews, he been talking to black folks. Now I ain't messing with because I ain't going up there. It's weight class for a minute. He get around Joe Rogan. Now all of a sudden, skills pay the bills. I go up to 168 and fight the winner of Canelo and Charlo. So I'm like, what is this coming from? Why would you say that publicly? Even if you was thinking that in your mind, would you want to surprise people? Why say that publicly? Because now people are gonna hold you to that. That's gonna be the perfect. If you change your mind a week from now, people gonna say you ducking. That's just what people want to say, you ducking something. So I don't know why he would say that out loud. But Terrence Crawford, I know he walks around heavier, holding a lot of water and stuff like that. Very minimum fat. Terrence Crawford is not a fat dude. He don't carry that kind of weight around on him. So for him to go up to 168 and fight Canelo and be in shape, you're talking about muscle. 20 pounds of muscle is going to slow you down. It's going to tire you out. I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about 5 more pounds. We talking 20 pounds of muscle. In my opinion, it's some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think, Ashley, about Canelo or Charlo fighting Bud at 168?
I didn't know that's where he said he changed what he said. And on Joe Rogan, that's where he did it. I have something to say about that. I think a lot of fighters get on certain platforms and say other shit because they think we're not going to hear it. I really think that. And another thing, Joe Rogan being that he talks about what he talks about on his show, that if Bud said that Canelo was no interest, it would have started some type of controversy within the interview. So he just went on and just was like, "Yeah, I'll fight Canelo." I think it's cap. I think he's just saying that. But if he really does it, I remember he weighed himself and put it on IG or put a picture out. He was 177 pounds after he fought Jeff Horn in the beginning of his welterweight career. And he's filled out in the weight class. He looks bigger. Like if he want to fight at 168, I'm just like, hey, I'm not here to tell nobody if they can do or what they can or cannot do in the ring. I mean, shit. Go ahead. I wouldn't say that it's a good idea. When Earl said he wanted to fight Canelo, I didn't like the idea. When Tank said he wanted to fight Barrios, I didn't like the idea. I really stick by his weight classes for a reason. So I would say it's not a good idea, but if he wants to do it, if he's serious about doing it, I'm definitely going to watch it. But
Yeah.
the Charlos, I didn't know that Jamel Charlo was supposed to fight Canelo. As far as what he said he was supposed to fight Canelo back in the day, and he always wanted that work. You know what I'm saying? So if that's how he feel, he's already been undisputed, accomplished a lot in the sport, got 30 some fights, about to probably be on his way out of the sport. Why not fight the one person that's still fighting? It's like Floyd or Manny Pacquiao saying he want to fight you. You just don't say no to it. Because you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like they're fighters that's getting out of the game. I'm more than sure Canelo's getting out of the game. Like a Canelo fight is something nobody around the weight class should say no to. And it's been like that for years. So I can't get mad that anybody would say yes to a fight with him. But I think if Crawford changed his answer, it's because of the setting. That's what I'm going to say.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm. I think you know, it's like this. All right, I see Crawford put out the statement. Skills pay the bills, and it's not size and all that. Look, if he believes in himself, I'm gonna rock with him. I'm gonna ride with him and say, look, if you think you can do it, I got to ride with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But I'm gonna be nervous about that one. Don't want to see him lose to Canelo Alvarez when it's unnecessary to me. But that's a lot of assumptions because we assuming Canelo beat Jamel. But Drink My Water say you say Crawford say he has time to think about it. Well, I can see that if he thinking about the belts being stripped from Jamel, and that's ruining his chance to be an undisputed at 154. He got to chase it at 168. I can see that. Um, it's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be dangerous, but whatever, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in for it. If that's what he want to do, then fuck it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I don't like it. I would much rather the shit had been at 154. Jamel Charlo should have fought Kasazu's boy, and everything would have been everything. But you know, now we got to involve Canelo in the mix, which is ridiculous. It's too many shenanigans come with dealing with Canelo, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Too many unknowns and bullshit. It ain't about Canelo being good. I think Bud is more skilled than Canelo, but there's a lot of bullshit that come with Canelo. When the last time you seen Canelo get knocked out? When the last time you seen Canelo get knocked down? Right? When the last time you seen Canelo Alvarez test positive for a banned substance? Mm-hmm. See, that stuff happened. But you ain't never seen the man get dropped. Not recently, at least. You ain't seen the man get stopped. So that means you won't have to go up there from 3 weight classes below him, and you want to put some serious heat on this motherfucker. What you gonna do? It is what it is. I don't know. Lawrence RBE in the super chat, appreciate the support, fam. Since 78, I am concerned about Mel. I'm happy he will probably get paid the most he's ever made, but still, I don't believe in negative energy attracting negative energy. DJ adds AJ and Ryan Garcia to the mix. Hey, man, you know, listen, man, when you chasing money, right? When all money is good money to you, you attract a lot of fuck shit to you. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, I know that. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, EJ, not EJ, but Derrick James, he accepted the challenge to take on Anthony Joshua. Huge payday for him. He accepted the Ryan Garcia situation. More paydays for him. You know, as far as Jamel, I'm not concerned about Jamel because, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm only rooting for Jamel Charlo for obvious reasons. I don't even like Jamel Charlo. I don't like him at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously, I don't like that nigga. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Queen 71, the lovely in the building? Yeah, I can't stand Jamel Charlo. I don't forget certain stuff. That dude funny style. He a weirdo. And he was dissing the LDBC for years for no reason and shit. He's just a weird ass nigga. Damn. So, but you know, I wouldn't care. I'm picking him. I'm rooting for him. But if he gets his ass whooped by Canelo, I'm not gonna give a fuck.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah, I give.
He got paid for that ass whooping. I ain't get no piece. I ain't get a piece of that money.
Right. Yeah, a nigga should stay his ass at 154 and wait for Bud. Wait for Bud, see if Bud could beat EJ, and then made your Canelo move. That fight still would have been there. But PBC so thirsty to get Canelo, they finna sacrifice their fighters to keep Canelo because they want to win this little game between Eddie Hearn and PBC and fucking Top Rank and shit. They're trying to win this little promotional game, so it is what it is.
Here when Canelo was like, I think the best promotional companies is PBC and Canelo Promotions. I said, why the hell did he say that? He tried to rub some shit in. He said that shit for absolutely no reason. Nobody asked him shit about no damn promotional companies, man. He just said, I think it was the first press conference. That shit was hilarious. I said, somebody gotta take that piece of it and make a short, goddamn it. Because there's been so many Canelo fans over the years shitting on PBC just because Canelo wasn't Canelo's a PBC fighter now. He fights on Showtime, and immediately he gave PBC props. And then the same shit happened with Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao came over, he was kissing PBC ass.
Right.
See, he stopped the hate and congratulate out this joint.
Yeah.
For years, they've been hating on PBC, bro. The fans have been hating on PBC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's up? Welcome down, Ram. Big stepping in the building. What it do, homie? Yeah. I see drink my water in here. Drink my water. Petty. He ain't letting it go. You know what I'm saying? See, I knew this was gonna happen. I play chess. Well, y'all be playing checkers. See, y'all was messing with Drink More Water now for years. Y'all was harassing him, messing with him. Now he Now he getting his revenge. Now he harassing y'all asses and shit in the chat. But anyway, you talking about Earl Spence and fucking Earl Spence moving up to fight Canelo. Back in the day, everybody was like, "Oh, Earl can fight Canelo," and I told y'all then I was against that shit. I'm like, no, why? That don't make sense. You got 154. You know what I'm saying? You got 160. Why even think about Canelo? Nah, man, Earl can fight Canelo. Earl can fight. Stupid shit, man. Stupid shit, bro. That
Oh
shit.
yeah, I didn't even say nothing about that. I let that question pass. My bad. What do I feel about Jamel versus Canelo? I didn't even say nothing.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I have concerns, bro. I have concerns. I have I have concerns about Mel in this fight. Like I said, like it's a legacy fight and a money fight. It's both, right? And that's at the end of your career. You already got your legacy. You already got. It's like it's a win-win for Jamel Charlo, in my opinion. You're moving up in weight. People already think you're gonna lose. This is a legacy fight, and you're gonna get paid well. It's a win-win for Jamel Charlo. So he should do it. You know what I mean? But I don't think he's gonna win. I got my own reservations. The fight that was so frustrating to watch, it was two of them. Was the first fight that Jamel Charlo had with Tony Harrison. It was both was the loss and then the draw, and then the first fight that he had with Castano. I don't remember, like, nobody. It wasn't much trash talk for that first fight with Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison was just working a jab and moving. That's all he really was doing. And return, Charlo was posturing. He wasn't listening to his corner, which was obvious. All the fans knew it after the fight. He wasn't listening to nothing that Derek James told him to do. He was doing whatever he was doing. He was just trying to knock Tony Harrison head off, and he lost that fight, bro. If he do the same thing in this fight, he might get stopped or dropped, or something happened to him that hasn't happened to him yet in his career. He can't headhunt Canelo, bro. Like, you can't go for knockouts the entire fight either. Like, that's two negatives when it comes to Canelo. Um, I heard him say he never got a belt if he didn't knock somebody out. That's the wrong mentality to have going into this fight. Maybe he just said that to rub it in on Tim Tszયુ's face because he got a title he didn't fight for. But at the same time, bro, I hope you're not thinking that you're gonna have to knock out. You probably do have to knock him out to win, but in the process of you trying to knock out Canelo, you might get knocked out or hurt real bad in this fight. And then the other concern that I have is when I watched that first Castano fight, man. Castano was throwing the same punches over and over and over. It's the same three-piece combination. He chose when to throw it, but he threw it every round multiple times. The time when he got back down, he backed up to the ropes. He threw that same combination again and got clipped, and he bent all the way down to the bottom rope like he was about to get dropped, but he stayed on his feet. I'm like, damn, like, bro, you can't get the rhythm of the combination. Like, he's throwing the exact same combination, bro, over and over again. And Castano was doing a lot of things right in that first fight. But at the same time, Charlo was doing a lot of things wrong. He wasn't standing in the pocket. He was backing up too damn much in that fight. Like, bro, if he do the things that he did in that fight, he can't do versus Canelo. In my opinion, when you look at the fights that Canelo lost, or the fights that people say that he lost, but he actually got the victory, all of them fights, those people stood in front of him and challenged him. They wasn't backing down and backing up and trying to move around the ring the entire fight. That's all of them fights he won. He ended up stopping those fighters. The fights that he lost, that Canelo lost and got problems with, is the Triple G and the Bivol, the ones that stand in front of you and make you miss and make you pay. Because Canelo don't move around the ring his damn self.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, he can even if Charlo loses his fight, he can lose it on his feet with us thinking that he actually did a good job and the ref waved it off too soon. That can possibly happen in this fight, that he lose by TKO and the ref waved his hands and all of us are like, it was a premature stoppage. That's how I kind of see this fight going. If this fight gets stopped, if not, it's going to go to the decision, and it's going to be hard for Canelo to lose in the decision. I don't know And as a matter of fact, I don't think that Jamel Charlo can do the same performance that Bivol did. So that's my concerns. Like I don't think he's going to beat Canelo. Can he make this a good fight? Get some highlights, you know what I'm saying? Have some shit to talk about? Yeah. But like I said, it's a win-win fight, and he should take it.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. David Jackson in the super chat. Appreciate the support. He says, I thought PBC was going broke, according to. Oh, okay. I don't know. People say everything, bro. But PBC. The thing about the PBC is, bro, they don't have they don't have the bankroll like they used to have back when they had shows on Showtime, Fox, and all these other off-brand networks and stuff different. Like they had a fight on every TV station and shit, and they had a budget from all these different networks. Now they only have a Showtime budget. You see what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of people say the PBC going broke and all that kind of stuff, and you know what I'm saying, because a lot of their fighters don't fight 2, 3, 4 times a year. They're fighting once a year if we lucky, because they all pulling out that one budget from Showtime. Now, if they were still dealing with Fox, Showtime, CBS, and all of that, then shit, you'd be seeing these dudes all the time. But that's just how it go. Well, my thoughts on Jamel. He can beat Canelo. He got the skills to beat him. I just don't trust his mentality. I think the Charlo brothers are mentally weak. You know what I'm saying? I think they huff and puff, and I'll blow your house down type of shit. But I think it's just a bunch of wolf tickets.
I agree.
Them niggas are always getting slapped. You know what I'm saying? It's always some bullshit. And then Jamel talking about, they asked him why he didn't jump in when his brother got slapped. Oh, that ain't my business. I mean, that's just man to man. It's just see, that's how I know y'all niggas pussy, bro. Like, man, my daddy would have whooped my ass. I watched my brother get slapped and come home like, hey, it was man to man.
Facts, yeah.
It's gonna be a man to man. Me and my pops get my ass told the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas just built different. They weird to me. But I don't want to shit on them. It's just weird. They just got weird energy and shit. But
yo, that's what girl. Real quick, that's what girls do to have ammo on you. Remember that time I seen your ass get your ass whooped?
Right.
That's what that is, yo. Jamel let that go down. The next time Jamal want to act up, he could bring up the fact that white boy slapped fire rings out your ass after you called him a white boy. So that's what that is, yo. I'm telling you, you remember you called him a white boy, slapped fire out your ass? I'm telling you, this is some twin shit. It's some girl energy though, for real. That's how girls do other girls. So they just want to build up the resume on shit to say back to your ass when y'all arguing and shit. That's what this is, yo. Shit whack. It's just whack, yo.
Yeah, hell yeah. Salute to my brother, Knockdown Sports and Entertainment in the super chat, showing love. Appreciate the support. Coming through with the 5-piece. He says, I want Charlo to win, but I don't know if he can, coming off a layoff and an injury, plus moving up in weight. I don't know, fam. Hey, man, it's like this, bro. That's what I was going to say. Like, look, he coming off of a layoff, like you say. He ain't fought in like a year and a half. Injury, and he jumping up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo. All right, this is a lot of shit. Like, this is a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even with Earl going into the fight with Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, how can I say this, man? PBC should have made the fucking fight last year. They should have. It should have. It shouldn't be this excuse that the EJ ain't fought in all this time. They should have made the fucking fight last year, but instead they was trying to play politics, trying to make EJ fight fucking Keith Thurman. Didn't want to pay Bud and shit, but they can pay Canelo, right? Then they come around and say, "Fuck it, we'll pay Bud." And now EJ been out the ring all this fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stupid shit. The PBC, they do a lot of dumb shit, all right? Just like they create this, the PBC created this Anthony Joshua monster. They did that shit, all right? If they would have let Charles Martin fight Deontay Wilder, Wilder would have been unified heavyweight champion, right? AJ would have had to fight fucking Wilder, right? But instead, what do? They sell the fucking IBF title to Anthony Joshua. PBC do a lot of dumb shit. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of shit Don King would have never did.
That's true. That's true.
Gerald Lord in Super Chat. Appreciate the support, fam. Much love. But yeah, I think Jamel got the skill set to beat Canelo. He has to be willing to let his hands go. He got those straight punches down the pipe because that's what Bivol just dominated Canelo with them fucking Karate Man punches and shit, man. Just straight punches, just firing off on him. He was first, so Jamel got to be first. Got to let his hands go. Don't give Canelo time to set up. Canelo is a good counter puncher, but Jamel he should be faster than Canelo. Jamel should be faster than Canelo, moving up in weight. He throw them straight punches and get out of the way. Straight punches, get out of the way. 1, 2. Lead right hands, all that kind of shit. Just get the fuck out the way. Don't be in there mixing it up with this dude, letting him pound on your body and shit. And Jamel should be able to win. But, you know, Jamel has a lot of admiration for Canelo. And, you know, people making excuses for the press conferences. Oh, well, he don't have to be mad. He don't have to be mean. And I'm not saying that. He got to be mad and mean. But why the fuck you choose when you fighting Canelo to be all respectful and shit? We had to watch you act like a stone cold nigga versus everybody else. But now you get up with Canelo and, oh, man, he growing up. Man, yeah, shut the fuck up, man. I want to hear that bullshit. Act the same. Pull out that nigga, the same nigga you was against Tony Harrison. Pull that nigga out. Nobody want to hear this dumb shit. Now he grown up when he in the face of Canelo. Sound like pussy to me. That's what it smells. Whole room smell like pussy. Crackhead pussy too. So I doubt it. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be able to pull it off. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. Ashley, tell the people where they can find you, sis.
What's good, peeps? You can find me right here on Ashley's Corner on YouTube. I have my own YouTube channel. I be trying to put out work as much as I can. I got my own jobs and work to do here. But I be doing it. I put out videos. Sometimes I put out shorts. I go live every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time when I can. And I have a Twitter page also is Ashley's Corner. And I have an IG channel also is under candid_a.g. Holla at me, or I'll be around these YouTube streets. Holla at me.
Yes, indeed. Y'all go check out Ashley Corner, man. Real good boxing channel. You want to hear some good breakdowns and shit? Definitely go fuck with Ashley's Corner, y'all. And I want to thank everybody for being here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash the like button, y'all. We should have way over 400 likes in the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all being here listening. Ain't hit the like button. Smash that joint. Much love to the chat, super chat. And everybody came through showing love. We're going to holler at y'all next Monday, me and Ashley. But I'll be back later on today with probably some shorter videos. Symphony Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. We up out of here, though. Deuces.
Peace.